Okay, everybody, welcome back to UVTA Premium. And in the last game session, we noticed that the trading house was again part of the winner's circle. So I'm becoming a little bit more suspicious of it, and so we're going to continue. We're going to continue testing at the. We're going to continue testing at the 12 hunger crop. 12 hunger crop price point, okay? Because that seemed to be like a viable option. Have you noticed also, by the way, that there's no, I'm not selling you any crap. The only thing I'm selling is UVTA, the fun of UVTA. There's no corporate sponsorship involved. There's no placards. Yes, I could become super wealthy if I just name dropped a bunch of crap. But I'm not going to do that, because this is the brand I'm selling. It's a wonderful board game. And so, yeah, I think you're going to find many of your entertainments are spoiled by the incessant, the wildly lucrative possibilities of commercial advertising. So, if you want to live an ad-free life, that's pretty hard to do. I don't think it's possible. 5, 1, 2, 3. Okay, so there's the beans, and now we're going to. Look at this. Okay, so early fortune for this person. Kind of like Buddha sitting under the tree. He's like a super wealthy schmuck, and he's like, man, life is suffering. So, tries to give up. You know, it's kind of funny. The story of the Buddha kind of reminds me of, who was it? What's her name? That hot chick in Aladdin. Jasmine. Yeah, Jasmine, a super wealthy schmuck, and she's like, man, I gotta get out of here. And then the really poor guy, Aladdin, he's like, holy schmuck, I gotta get out of here. That's pretty good writing. Yeah, it's sort of true. There's like a certain restlessness built into whatever your scenario is. You're like, you're never, you can't stay in one spot. You gotta keep moving or something. We have cucumbers. That's all there is happening here. Gamble, we'll do that. Okay, so we'll get rid of that. Yep, this. Broccoli on the wrong one is. Oh, yeah, okay, so we nice. We got the 2-crop combo. Uh-oh. Yeah, and so there's 2-crop combo. And we get 1 token for that. That's 61 tokens, which means 6 tokens goes to you. And put this over. Yeah, it's kind of funny. I played somebody from Texas a long time ago. I showed him the old UVTA, and he's cool. And you know what he objected to most? The subsidy feature, which makes perfect sense because nobody in Texas wants to pay taxes like ever. It's no wonder. I mean, they just all want to become super wealthy schmucks and then not pay taxes. That's kind of how that goes. Okay, so here's spinach. You keep all your money in a big brown bag. Size you. What a thing to do. Okay, so flip this over. Okay, so that looks really good. 1 is productive. Here's an adversity card, return all crops today. Okay, so cucumber goes to kale. 4 is productive. And yeah, now we can do some serious. We're just gonna grab these up like right now. 36 tokens. So there's 40. I get 4 back. And that's how that goes. Yeah, you know, maybe to make the game a little more competitive. You could make it more competitive by not allowing people to make 2 purchases. You know, because think about that. Technically, making a purchase from the resource shop is an action, but there's no limit to the, you know, you can't do the same action, right? Yeah. So here's something interesting that I noticed even in this very late part of the game. If I make 2 purchases, it's kind of the same action type, right? And we've stated elsewhere in other videos that you can only do 1 type of activity. You can't play 2 adversity cards. You can only play 1. It's the same type of activity. Can you do the same type of action on a turn? You know, making a purchase from the resource shop is a type of activity. That would definitely curb somebody who is definitely, you know, by luck or circumstance, doing very well on their particular property, and that could keep them from running away with it. Right? I don't know. Well, let's consider that at the summation of this game. We're gonna go through a post game analysis and see what happens here. So anyway, we got this. We're going to pay for it. I think we are ready. Okay, so there's that. And now I'm going to use trading house to grab a can of potatoes. Interesting idea. It's an interesting idea. I hadn't thought of it, but it is worth taking a look. Okay, so no, in light of what I was concerned about, you know, you never want to have a runaway game if you can help it. And the person can still feel like they earned whatever they did. Not allowing 2 actions is a big deal. The same action type. So we're gonna add this on to our other tutorial. We already discussed what the parameters were for activities. You can't do the same action twice either, okay? So you can't disc and then say disc again, right? Likewise, you cannot make purchases from the resource shop. Those are actions, right? You can't make 2 purchases because that would be doing the same action twice. So that will definitely curtail anyone who comes into some serious bling and being able to take advantage of the opportunity that presents itself in such a fashion that makes it impossible for others to keep up with them. And so, excellent. This is what we want to do. Okay, so yeah, there's a little bit of Teddy Roosevelt showing up here. Antitrust laws, trust busting. Okay. So we're going to go with trading. We're going to go, they have to give back their greenhouse. This person would like to make that purchase, but they can't. They're going to buy the organic sprayer. They're just going to farm. Let's just do the simple thing. Boy, they have some lousy. Why are their crops so lousy over here? Okay, so that'd give me 8 tokens. I don't know what to say. So yeah, so here's an opportunity where this person may want to trade out. They may want to trade something out with somebody else, and so they're going to go with. They're going to give 3 now. Excellent, productive roll for this person. They have the greenhouse. Oh my. Holy shnikes, Batman. Okay, so check it out. We have Kale moving up to the top spot, and we scored an Oofta. We scored an Oofta, so this is even better. So 20 big ones, and we'll put one back. Whatever. Okay, so there's 2 tokens. 2 tokens goes to this person. And excellent way to score the last. And then that's probably going to do it. Yep. Okay, so there's kale, there's peas. And then we get rid of radishes. Okay, so we got rid of the radishes, and wow, what a great finish. A spectacular, they finished on an Oofta right at the last second. So outstanding. That is exactly where you want to be. So we got rid of this. We have the adversity card. We'll score it as 5 tokens. And yeah. So we're going to see who the winner is, and it's going to be maybe closer than we thought. But who knows? We'll see. And if you want a clean house, you can do it that way. We got 30. We got 10. Yeah. Okay. So we got 30, 60, 70, 85. We got 103 over here. $45. Yeah. 63. We got 73 here. 103, 65. And 22, 42. 42 here. Okay, so check it out. This person won, but they didn't have the trading house, right? And so that was my concern, you know. So there's that kind of debunks that a little bit, but we're gonna test it again just to make sure. So yeah. So again, the playtest process is very important, and we noticed that even though this person scored the trading house at an elevated price of 12 tokens, this one came out victorious, and so that's kind of what we want to see. No particular item, no particular path being the deciding factor over a long period of games. I mean, yes, individually, a particular set of decisions should triumph over others, but there shouldn't be any that emerges that is absolutely conclusive, right? And so that's what we like to see. And yeah, a lot of work coming to this point. I really don't want to make changes, but you know, most of the great documents in history have some serious revisions, redactions, amendments. You know, for all those U.S. Constitution worshippers out there, you know, things change. They don't stay put. And so you have to make you got to make concessions for the reality of the future, right? That's why you know, some people that can look so far into the future are highly valued, and we're very lucky and grateful to have them, because if they didn't do that, we would be stuck in an inflexible position, and it would be dreadful, right? So, all right. So anyway, that's another round of Oofta. We love it, but we are concerned about the trading house. We may bump that up to 12 tokens, and then that'll be that. Oh, but the other concern, I do need to make sure it's right, is you can't do 2 actions of the same type. So if you can't do 2 actions of the same type, that would mean you can't make 2 purchases in the resource shop as a possibility. I've never played that way. I've always had it. It's been difficult enough just to even get to that point. But now that you're coming into the more advanced game, the cooler things that are available, premium level, you may want to curtail someone's particular appetite for resource shop purchases because they may run away with it. And we don't want that. That's the big unfun. The big unfun, you know. I don't stick around for blowouts, neither should you, right? So, unless Yogi Bear was right after all. 9 times out of 10, Yogi Bear, even though it's funny, it's not right. The fat lady does sing a lot. And, yeah. All right, so thank you very much.